Alexa, turn on the lights.
No, we don't have one of those things.
Oh yeah. You gotta love America. I mean, we love America. You gotta say yes.
Yes.
And I'm not just referring to their incredible house automation systems. Oh no. It's the mere fact that the United States of America has electricity that excites us. You see, we don't have electricity in South Africa.
It's not that bad.
But jokes aside, there is something at the moment in South Africa called load shedding. There's rolling blackouts throughout South Africa. Yeah, do some research, check it out. But onto a lighter note. You see what I did there? And on a lighter note, Happy New Year, Happy 2020. And because this is my first video of the year, I would like to say a couple of things first. A couple of years ago, I made the jump from being a traditional film director to moving over to YouTube. What was I thinking? It's been an incredible ride, but I'm not gonna bore you with all that. As you know, consistency is probably the most important part of YouTube, and I have been really shit at being consistent. I really struggle with it. I guess I've just been trying to make films that are too crafted, too perfect. Perfect. No. And over the last few months, I've been spending a lot of time thinking about where I want to be, what I want to do in a what do you want to become when you're older kind of thing, even though I'm old. I'm getting old. And the answer that I always come back to is I want to make incredible films. I want to make great films. So here I find myself in Los Angeles, the place to make a movie, a big movie, a feature-length film. That's my goal over the next year. Along with that, and possibly even more important, is I am going to be consistent on YouTube. I know I've said that before. I've said that before a lot of times. This time, you'll see 2 videos a week. 2. To make the best big film possible, I need to research. And by research, I mean going through everything that's been created, from the shittest shit to the greatest great. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is my new show. It's called Scene Review, where I review scenes based on a theme along with a guest every week. And then together we will recreate one of these scenes, and I'll show you how I do it. Let's invite this week's guest, the incredible, the humble, the sweet, charming, beautiful, fantastic, excellent, the great, my fiancé, Gabi Esterhazen. Woo! Welcome. Firstly, the burning question, what happened to your arm?
I tried to snowboard.
Snowboard?
Snowboard.
Okay, snowboarding. Moving on to lighter things. Should have did that again. Gabi and I are getting married soon, and I don't know if you know this, but a wedding is an extremely stressful process for the bride. I care about the wedding, I really want to have input, but I just don't want to say the wrong thing. I'm terrified. I was gonna say you could be fucking crazy sometimes. And here's a piece of advice for all you lovebirds out there planning on, you know, getting the old ball and chain one day. How long have we been planning this wedding?
About a year.
A year, okay? So take it from us. I mean, take it from me. The best possible thing you can do as a groom is to agree. You agree with the wooden things hanging off the roof. What? I like those things. I like those things, I do. And in the spirit of ensuring that our wedding is just perfect, I've selected this week's scenes, which range from cringe to awesome across the spectrum, from online videos to movies. Are you ready? Mm-hmm. This is the what can go wrong in South Africa. Wait. I am deeply concerned by how amused Gabs is by this. Okay, let's move on. When I asked Gabs' dad if I could take her hand in marriage, he said, "Do you not want to be happy?" Okay?
Respect of yours and explanation. Are you tired of being happy?
Which is a joke, I'm guessing. Anyways, this scene reminded me of that.
Hey, I just want to
just want to thank you guys one last time for being here. It's the best day ever.
Don't even start with me, Franklin. Okay, you need to walk away from this ASAP.
What?
You need to get out, Frankie.
Like, just imagine your dad coming up next to me. He's like, look,
Last chance.
you can still bail, you know?
Come on. This is the best thing that's ever happened to me.
Once you give that 6 months, you don't think that's gonna change? I got a wife, kids. Do I sound like a happy guy to you, Frankie?
I think this is something cool to do right now, is say, let's re-look at our marriage in 10 years time from this date and see if we've become like boring old people that don't like each other.
You say it as if like marriage is the killer, but
I didn't say that.
no,
Oh,
like
sure.
the general, like whether you're married or you're not married, if you're with someone and you're putting in the same work that you put in the beginning, you'll have the same success throughout.
Gabs and I have a sausage dog named Joe, who is our,
Son,
what did you call him?
the apple of our eye.
We do everything with Joey, and Joey was there when I proposed. He brought the ring in, and for the actual wedding ceremony, we're gonna get him to walk down the aisle, but he is not trained.
At all. Oh, the pet collector. I think he's 12 and a half years late for that.
Can't teach an old man new tricks. Can't teach an old dog new tricks.
Isn't the saying that you can.
In the spirit of being positive for Joey, you can teach an old dog new tricks. I chose this scene because this is you and I.
Not to be competitive, but our wedding is gonna be way better.
Absolutely. Theirs was pretty, but I was very cold.
Okay, right?
Yeah,
I was chilly the whole time.
it's very chilly. It was beautiful.
Fuck those guys.
Like every time after we leave a wedding, we like, yo, it's fucking too loud. Didn't like anyone there, like tough crowd, you know. Like this was under awesome weddings or whatever, like
Okay.
amazing first dance. But I find this cringe. That could have also been like really bad editing, you know, from whoever put the video together. I think that they could have not used his voice, could have sat and auto-tuned it. Let me fix it quickly. You making my dreams come true. Ooh, 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 ooh. This is like a cringe compilation, but in my mind, I think that these people are awesome. The wedding is like, if you take a quick glance at the venue, yeah, and the fact that people are wearing,
Animal
that guy's got like a
armor.
leopard head. The dad is like a,
A goat or something.
yeah, I mean, fair enough, yeah. There's something sincere. You know?
Oh, cute.
That's what I'm saying.
That is so
Right.
cute.
I chose Friends because Joey, our sausage dog, is named after Joey in Friends.
Now, Ross, repeat after me. I, Ross,
I, Ross,
take thee, Emily.
take thee, Rachel, take thee, Rachel.
That is the worst fear, I think.
That
That is like the ultimate.
I've never ever thought about saying the wrong name. And
Well, yeah.
whose name are you gonna mention? Let's move on from that one. Gabs and I have known each other for, what, 15 years. Her older brother, Nick, has been a best friend of mine for that entire duration of time. So I have been in this scenario, and my hope in my mind was that you were also doing this, but we were just unaware of it.
So they're not dating.
No, that's you and I.
But I thought that you didn't like me back then.
I thought that you didn't like me back then. Hey? Now we've reached the part of the show where we're going to recreate one of the scenes. Our favorite scene was the last scene because, well, I found out that Gabs actually didn't like me back then, but I in fact liked her. But we're going to recreate that in my mind, okay? And I'm going to show you how it's done. To recreate the scene, I would need bed sheets, pajamas from Target, tripods, a ladder, cable ties, duct tape, a slider, cameras, and my friend Jonah, who with a wig and a lot of imagination looks kind of similar to Owen Wilson. Wow. I wrote a really basic shot list, then set up my cheap, shitty rig. This is my recreation of what I can imagine their electronic rig in the first shot looked like as they move down and shift with a 2 or 3 axis gimbal. We just don't have time for that shit, man. Cool, that's a wrap, I think.
Did you get all the shots you need?
Good question. If I didn't, there's always Storyblocks, the amazing sponsor of today's video. Whenever I've needed a quick B-roll clip, template, or graphic after calling rap, Storyblocks is where I go. I know that I can always count on them, and if you have the same needs, you can too. And with a library already over 1 million assets strong, they have everything. And they're constantly making updates, which is awesome. Click on the link in the description to learn more about Storyblocks and make your videos a little easier and that much better. Now, the moment you've all been waiting for.